Good morning. We're late. You need to go in the backpack. We need to get to. I was about to say Chicago. No, we need to get to Dallas now. Back at home. Not only am I back at home, but I spent the literal last 5 to 6 hours. One, spending with family. Two, I was gonna say more importantly, but nothing's more important than family. Two, I've been playing Fortnite with Hutch, Fwiz, and Maniac. So we had a really good run today.
There's one at the back. He's weak as fuck, Hutch. Bottom left.
I'm the best sniper!
There's another one down over here.
There's more people.
I'm home now, and I don't want this vlog to turn into like update setup type of stuff. I know a lot of you like it. But you know, I don't want it to turn into that. And more often than not, I'm going to talk about it because that's what's happening in my life in this particular time, in this particular point in my life. I am trying to organize and finish my setup. I believe that by tomorrow, this is gonna be up there, or that and that optic gaming sign up here. I was planning on putting a TV up there, but I'm not gonna watch TV here. I'm working. This is a work area. I wanted to ask you guys your opinion on something. Actually, considering getting another table, just like this one. But this right here, so I can complete like that whole table. This can be sort of like the middle part. But what I want to do there is I want to have like a second setup just in case somebody comes. The other option is to put a couch right there and then put a TV up there. The problem with putting a TV up there is that the outlet is right there. Tomorrow we have the networking guys coming to the house and figuring out my situation. As you guys can see here, this wire system is going to completely go away. We're hoping to be able to use this little outlet, this little Ethernet outlet as an internet source. So I could just running along the line and then have my router be on this side. Where it is right now is right here in this closet, okay? And the reason that is there is because my theater room, it's like 15 feet down that way, and I don't have my Apple TV connected to it. The problem there is that I can't watch Apple TV if there's no internet. I've been talking a lot in this particular spot, but let me finish my thought here and then we can move on. It runs, the wire runs behind these, goes through here, goes through here, through here, through here, I still gotta move that, through here and into the attic, into this part, into this router. Now, obviously all these cables are super disgusting and they need to be behind this wall. So we need to figure something out when the networking guys get here, because my house can have wires like that. You know, like I want this to be a perfect home for me and my family. So I want to make sure that everything is like dope. Okay, I want it to be perfect. You know, a couple of days ago, when I did the on bag or the bag dump, I wanted to shoot an overhead shot. Of stop motion cinematography, where I'm not even gonna tell you what it is because one day I plan on doing it. But I didn't have anything to shoot it over, and I've tried so many different options, and I tried to jerry rig it. I used my let me show you, let me give you a little flashback as to what was happening that night. Today I wanted to record what goes in my backpack when I travel, right? What goes in there. I was struggling trying to figure out what it is that I need to do in order to shoot an overhead view of the stuff. So immediately I'm like, all right, well, I'm gonna go out to the pool table and then shoot it overhead, since the lighting here is pretty cool. All right, so obviously we have a couple of shadows here, so that wasn't gonna work for me. So I was gonna shoot, you know, I was gonna add lights from each individual side to come this way. Now the problem with that pardon again, it's a move in progress. Now the problem with that is the fact that I was not going to be able to set up all the lights and get everything done. And I started getting mad at myself because why don't I have all of this already set up? Why don't I have an overhead shot so I can shoot at least the intro? And the problem here is this: I can shoot what goes in my backpack and be done. But the challenge is to make it look cool. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to do a stop motion little intro. And it's 10:30 right now. So I have a couple of hours before I have to go to bed. But right now I want to go to bed. I want to go to bed right now. Okay, but I'm challenging myself. Again, it's really easy for me to be like, you know what, tomorrow I'm going to donate $100. And that's my penalty for not doing it. But the penalty is greater than $100. The penalty is me giving up on my creative juices flowing to get something done. So immediately I started to think about what if I attached, what if I drill the hole into this and then put this camera overlooking this area and then I shoot the movie here. And that sounded good, but to drill a hole at this time of night, it's just gonna be too much of a pain in the ass. And then I started figuring out, well, why don't I use the webcam here and then look down here and then record it this way. If I can record from up here, if I had a tripod, which I don't at the moment, if I had a tripod, I can shoot it here and everything will be fine, and then I would be talking into this camera and getting it all done. So that is what I've been trying to do, you know. That's what I've been trying to do for the last couple of hours. It's been quite frustrating. But nonetheless, we continue to try. Shoot it. I'm gonna show you the steps that I went through just so you guys can, get an idea as to what has been going on in my mind. So I unboxed my my light system, and then I was going to use both of these rods to go one here, and then pull across where I can just lay this camera over it so it can have this view. So as you guys can see there, it was a pain in the butt, but I asked on Twitter if anybody had any suggestions as to how I can do it, and somebody sent me a link to this guy. Thank you, buddy, for sending me that. So now I have this apparatus. It's called Gorilla Tristan. Actually, never mind. Yeah, never mind. What's it called? I don't even know what it's called. Anyway, I'm gonna put a link in the description down below in case you guys are doing that. Excuse me. The only problem here is that I don't know if you guys can see how it's shaped. It's got these little clamps. Now the reason that the clamps are the way they are is because this is supposed to go on a tree. This is supposed to be attached to a tree. It's for like wildlife shooting, not shooting, but it's for wildlife surveillance. So you guys can see there. This is what you use to see if the bucks or whatever come by, so you can ambush them and take them out. But anyway, I'm gonna try to figure out how to put this up there this week. I might have to cut this with like some metal stuff, and then I'm gonna drill this into a stud, and then that will be my overhead rig once it's connected to this. And look, I did my extensive as the research can be on this. So once this gets deployed the way it is, I don't know if you guys can see it perfectly. So this is gonna be the wall, this is gonna be the arm, this camera is gonna be facing down this way, and we're gonna be looking down at this area where that battery, or where this is. That's where I'm gonna be doing my my drawings. Because for the last year, the one thing that I've been missing out on, the one thing that I miss doing, is my graffiti sketches, and I know that you guys have been asking about it as well. So I want to make sure that I do that, and then once that gets done, I'm gonna give a piece of artwork away to you guys. I'm super psyched about that. I hope you guys are as well. Anyway, I know that you guys have been asking for a house tour, but as I said, until the house is completely done and completely done and everything is in its place, we still have boxes in the garages. It's a little bit of a mess, and Jude will not allow me to show you guys a house that's not complete. We're missing dining room. So just be patient. Anyway, it's been a long Sunday for me, so I'm gonna end the vlog right here, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I know it's been a little bit redundant with the whole, getting the office back in order and all that stuff, but I hope that you guys can appreciate that. Look, this was happening, man. You signed up for this, okay? You said take me along for the ride, Hex. I want to know what you're doing on an everyday basis. So today, this is what I've been doing. For the next couple of days, this is what I will be doing. Fixing up my office, because I need it. I need it done ASAP. Anyway, now having said that, boys and girls, and with that said, I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. Please remember that. Leave without leaving a like. Leave a like. Leave a like. Leave a like. We shook hands. I'll see you guys tomorrow as usual. And as per usual, the same damn time.